Ho, 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 ho. Hello, hello. Hold on. Hold on. At everyone. I'm learning that I should just start stream and just start pasting everything on stream and just call it good. I don't need to like set everything up because that takes too long. I'm just going to go to channel, mute. Don't clip my own channel. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on. Quality, 160p. Copy, paste. What are we doing today? We're doing movement. We're doing movement and we're doing keyboard movement. We're doing WASD or mouse. Ooh. Probably WASD, right? We're a PC game. We'll do WASD. We'll do WASD controls. WASD controls. Alternatively, we can maybe get joystick to work too. Movement is going to be based on key states, but we'll talk about that when we actually start. Parappa. Brownie man, hello, hello. Let me just get music and stuff all set up right now. We should listen to new music today. I don't know. I would listen to Final Fantasy VII music because, you know, the new game. But I feel like I can't get away with that. So... what? Like League of Legends music? Playlist? I don't want to play that because then yeah, you might get like the KDA shit and that gets copyrighted. We've been listening to a lot of it though. Let's do like Donkey Kong Lo-Fi. That's not going to be copyrighted, right? There we go. Get a little sticker brush symphony going. I like it. Bum 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 bum. Of course it will. Nah, I never have issues with Nintendo. It's Square Enix I have issues with. Copyright on YouTube. If it was on Twitch, who gives a shit? But like, YouTube is a little different. All right, so this is our program. We are, let's switch views here. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, I don't know if you guys saw the Discord. There was, hold on, pause the music. There was a guy who rated us yesterday, and I was like, I wonder what he said when he rated us, and it's just so cute. Okay, hold on. So this is Mr. Dino, Denny Nugget, and he said this to us.
There we are. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh. Pass you on to this strange channel.
There you are. Have fun, everyone. I'll pass you on to this strange channel. I just thought that was cute. All right, where's my music? Ba-bum. Oh, shit. Yo, that's a bot. I don't know if it's still Sticker Brush Symphony anymore, but it's cute. Oh, I see. So basically, you're willing to break all copyright laws as long as you can get away with it. No. It's not copyright laws. It's more like... Listen, if Quinn can listen to goddamn Metallica, I can listen to lo-fi remixed Nintendo. Chat, get to the top left of the screen. What are you doing down there? There you go. Get up there. Okay. Coder at Paradise, hello. Welcome to the We Have Figured Out frame rate. So now we're gonna do mother freaking movement today. We're actually gonna move her. Okay, so here's the goal today. We operate at 60 FPS, right? That's the goal. This number, by the way, this flickering number is milliseconds since last frame. We are running at 60 frames a second, or close enough to it. It's like 58, but we'll ignore that. This number cannot get ever, no matter what we do on the screen, and we're gonna test it. We're gonna shoot like 1,000 bullets or something at some point, and as long as that's below 16, we're ace, we're good. So we're gonna see how efficient we can get later, but for now, here's the plan. This is the goal today, okay? We're gonna take this little hero icon here. We're gonna move him immediately. So let's start that right now before I do anything. We have it hard coded, so bear with me a second. Hero location. That is where the image is on the screen. Hero size is the size of the image. Okay, so this goes, I don't have access to the screen resolution, so we'll just say, ooh, not 1,000. We'll say like 400 by 400. Okay, so now we run it. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Why is Why is there a collision between the bullet and the hero? Because this should not be transparent. If it's transparent like this, if it's like ghosty looking, that means there was a collision between it and the bullet. But we're having issues with that. Oh, because the bullet's collision was huge. Right, we were... Okay, that's right. We were testing that. We'll do 10 by 10 for now. Okay, so now it should appear normal. There we go. Okay, sweet. Get used to me dragging that window every time. So, that's cool. So the goal is today, we're gonna move this little guy around, and we're gonna use our WASD to move him up to the bullet and then collide with it. That's the goal today, and I don't think it's gonna be that hard. We've done it before. Get the render dock? Nah, we're good. The bullet redeemed ghost? Based. Okay, okay. So what are we doing? We are... Boop. So we are... Well, let's go back to our... I guess this is under the hero class, right? Because this contains the sprite and the collision information. So I think here we're going to have our movement for the hero, right? Because it's going to be completely... Well, let's be careful. Do we put that under the sprite information or the hero? Like, obviously the controls can go under the hero because that's the only thing that gets like controlled by anything. But when I think of movement, this also can apply to like bullets and enemies and the hero and everything. So maybe we should have like the movement logic be baked into the sprite class. And then we have individual... No, maybe not, because everything's going to move a little different, right? Yeah, in fact, I shouldn't do that. Because bullets, the way I'm going to design this is I want to be able to be like, okay, I want the boss to do attack, attack, with the parameters, Nova, pellet, speed of 5... Like that kind of deal, right? That's the goal. So that's going to be, we have to have that bullet speed be under the bullet class. So I think we do give all movement like individually. We may have to duplicate a little code though. Do sprites move or do bullets move? Every sprite will move because sprite is inherently different than a texture. Textures don't move. Sprites move. Sprites, well, no. They don't move. That's game logic shit. You're right. Sprites can be animated, but that's very different than movement logic. Okay, so let's do it under hero. So what do we want for hero? Well, we want to be able... Well, what are we calling here? Probably just do like a move function or something like that. So like void move. Because that's not going to return anything, right? Oh, you know what? No, it'll return ints. I think. Because if we have like move and it's like move up. Oh, we may have to do like an enumerator too. Like move up, down, left, right. Let's just have that there. So move. Oh, hero, boom, boom, move, boom, boom. Also, I like having a bunch of like separate things here. Oops. Oh, wait, this doesn't have access to the... Oh. Really? Does that work? It does not. Oh, in order to have access to the class variables, I have to put that shit inside? Oh, that's disgusting. Fine. No, that's not true. Because I can do this. There we go. Now it'll work. Okay, base. I don't know. Oh, I don't know either. Also, how are you doing today, Brownie man? What's up? How's life for everyone today? I had a great day today, actually. Very productive, but tomorrow's gonna be easy peasy. What? Hello? Oh, I was pressing control. Cute. Why doesn't this work? Wait, am I dumb? Is this like a syntaxy thing, or is this like a declaration is incompatible? Do I have to put the parameters in there? Yes, I do. Okay, sweet. So are we returning an int? No, we're not returning an int. This is a void. And it's a void because all we're gonna need, possibly tutoring in 3 minutes, unless I'm not based. So that's not a void. Instead, we're gonna need to add some information here. We're gonna need some private data, which tells me this now needs to be a class. Class, this is public. Then we're gonna have private. Private being hero X position. Well, isn't that based on the sprite though? That's, hold on, I have that information. That's hero size. So hero size will be where he is on the screen at any given time. That'll be the whole sprite, and the collision box is based on the sprite location, which is exactly in the middle of it. So if that's the case, am I changing these X and Y values? I think I am. Which means I don't need hero X position, but I do need hero X velocity equals 0, int. And then int hero Y velocity equals 0. These should be lowercase because I'm a moron. Okay. So we have hero X velocity, hero Y velocity. These will never change. Well, they can change, but I want it to be private because this is all going to be accessed by function, right? A good hero needs X position. Oh, wait, I can initialize in a class, right? I can be like int equals 0 in here, I think, right? Or do I have to be like this and then initialize it somewhere else, maybe? Yes, that works. Thank you. Okay, so is there anything else I need for movement besides, oh, maybe like int hero max velocity equals, hold on, are we doing this on like millisecond shit, or are we doing this based on frames? I probably should not touch frames at all with this, right? Because let me think. We could do it where just have it move a certain amount of pixels and then put all the logic in frame. I'll probably do that. We'll say 100. No, 100 position. That's so fast. We'll do like 20. Okay. So here's the plan, okay? Hero move will be this logic, right? Ooh, actually, let me think about that. It's gonna end up looking like SDL key press down or something like that later. SDL button down key press down or something like that, where it takes care of that logic. Now, if this move should handle all enumerated values of that switch case, right? In which case, what is the parameter for it? Basically, I want to be able to, in the game loop, to be like hero move in our SDL event queue. So like on E event, any WASD action happens, then start this function. So I guess if I know it'll always have WASD, I can put the logic here. So on switch, well, it's only going to be WASD, right? Hold on, let me look up the logic here. It's going to be If event type equals SDL mouse, not mouse button down, key, was it A? Wait, W. S, D. D would have it. Basically, I'm trying to look for the exact syntax for key, get key name. Wait, wasn't there a thing where we're doing like, we could do like key states, right? It doesn't have to be like, we don't have to list out like 4 different keys. It's like, that was a thing. Hold on. Didn't we look at that? Okay, lazyfoo.com is on sale for $2,600. I'm glad I looked that up. Okay, lazy foo. Okay. So there was a thing we did here, right? There was a like a key state thing we looked at. Color keying, animated sprites, key states. That's what it was. Okay. If E type equals SDL quit equals true, below that, if current key state SDL scan code up, uint8 current key states get keyboard state. Okay, that's what it was. So what does that look like? Get SDL get keyboard state. What do you do? Okay. Nope. Just want to look up the function. There we go. Okay, SDL get keyboard state. What do you do? Get a snapshot of the current state of the keyboard. Int num keys. If non-null receives the length of the returned array, returns a pointer to an array of key states. The pointer returned is a pointer to an internal SDL array. It will be valid for the whole lifetime of the application, and it should not be freed by the caller. A array element with a value of 1 means that the key is pressed, and a value of 0 means it is not. Indexes into this array are obtained using SDL scan code value. Use SDL pump events to update the state array. This function gives you the current state after all events have been processed. So if a key or button has been pressed and released before you process events, then the pressed state shall never show up in SDL get keyboard state. Note, this function does not take into account whether shift has been pressed or not. Okay. So with the exception of shift, SDL get keyboard state returns a uint8 value of 1 or 0. 1 being, okay, gotcha. 1 being there's a key being pressed. So what do you do then? So you get that number, get current key state, null, current key state, if it's defined as SDL scan code up, then use the up texture. Oh, you have this in your game loop? No shot. Here we set our texture that's going to be rendered. Okay, so this is, he's doing this under textures. So what's happening is he's using SDL get keyboard state to access an array that tells you if a key has been pressed. Then if that reads as yes, that key is up, by the way, then you use the up texture. Okay, that goes in his like texture class. Hey ho, I just joined AFM. Movement should not concern itself with input control. A projectile doesn't need an input to move. Well, we're doing the hero first before anything else, okay? Doesn't he get into an infinite loop? Well, it's not done. This is just changing the texture, which I'll worry about later, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. I just would rather do the key state thing than like hard switch cases, you know? Then he renders it, clear the screen. Oh no, that is it. Wait, what the fuck? All you have to do to check if a key is down is to check its state in the key state array. As you can see above, if the key is down, we set the current value of the target. Oh, that's just, okay, that's just for changing textures and shit. Okay, fuck that. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, wait, what was movement then? Motion. Okay, so you have your X and Y position, which we already have from making the thing, making the hero. Velocity, we have that under Here, we have hero X, hero Y, max velocity already. He initializes with a function. Why? Wait, is that better practice? So he has int position X, position Y, int velocity X, velocity Y. Then he calls a function to initialize all of them. This constructor simply initializes the variables. What? Doesn't he get into an infinite loop with a constructor? Wait, so I can do this with a constructor? Hold on. Copy. Hold on, I should copy all of it. Copy, delete. There's no way this works. Can I do that? No, it doesn't work. Okay. So I was about to say, can I make the constructor outside of the context of the class? But I guess it doesn't matter. Whoop. Okay, we have hero move. So what does he do here? Okay, so void dot handle event. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. If a key was pressed, if E type key down and E key repeat equals 0. So this is how he handles his infinite logic. So you press down and you're not repeating. So I would imagine if you're like shooting with your left mouse button, it's going to be the opposite, where you're going to have E type SDL mouse, like mouse button down, and E key repeat equals, you know, 3 or something like that, where you get 3 shots per mouse click. I'm assuming that's the logic there. Yes, it does, but you moved also variables down, and these can't find inside the class. Oh, Preox, hello. So we adjust the velocity with a switch. E key. Fuck that thing. I will never remember this. E dot key dot key system dot system. What is that syntax, SDL? Jesus Christ. Case SDL K up. So that's the key state, right? So in the up key state, mouse velocity Y minus, okay, then he changes the velocity, but we can worry about that later. If a key was released, E type key up, key repeat equals 0, this fucking thing, and velocity is the opposite. Okay, well, this is easy. And then he resets the position if it goes off screen. Same thing with the Y value. Then he renders the dot. Okay, yeah, we've already done half of this shit already because we made the hero class on our own. So all we have to do is just have the movement shit, which is this going in here. So let's be careful. If E type equals SDL, so the input is going to be an SDL event. So E type? No, just an SDL event address. Okay, SDL event address E. Sorry, let's be pedantic here. I like it more on the letter, but I know that's not good practice. Oh, now we need that same input here. Okay, so what this tells us is that in our main game logic loop, we're gonna have at some point, you know, hero boom boom move with E as our event type, or address of E. Address of E. So at some point we're gonna have that kind of situation later on when we call it, but we'll come back to that in a second. Hero, 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 hero. Projectile movement is the smaller problem and part of hero control. If you solve projectile movement, it can be generalized and applied to hero. It's just easier to learn that way, but never mind, maybe it doesn't matter. I think it's easy either way. Honestly, now acceleration's gonna be more complicated, but if we're just having like a static go forward if this button is pressed, stop if you let go, I think that's gonna be trivial. Okay, so we have, let me think. because I've never used key systems before. So let me bear with me a second. If event type equals SDL key down. So if a key was pressed. So if SDL, no. Yes, fuck this key state. E type? Okay. If E dot type, which is this event we just put into it, is equal to SDL key down, and that key down is the direction is like W or something. Oh no, it's E key repeat, right? E key repeat is equal to 0, so we don't repeat it. Sweet. Then we adjust the velocity accordingly. So we switch based on, oh God, E dot key dot key system dot system. Is that confusing ass thing? I think I did that right. E key system system. Okay, got you. Case SDL K. So what key button press do we want to handle? In this case, it's going to be up. In that case, we are adjusting the velocity of the hero. Now we'll tell the thing what that means, but maybe we do that now. What if we have like int return changed x velocity, where we're gonna take int x velocity, semicolon, copy that, and then paste it here. Then we're gonna have y velocity, and we'll call these functions accordingly, right? Why is this having issues? Okay, there we go. Function definition, this not found. We'll come back to it. We're good. We're good. The coding is real. Gary, want to do a progress check every 5 episodes? I can. We'll finish movement now, and then I can talk over everything that happened. But movement's the big one, right? These are defined. Don't worry about. Don't worry about these. These are defined. Okay. Ignore the red squigglies. We can't help that. I mean, we can by not using modules, but fuck that. SDL sprites. We are rendering already, so that's sweet. So now on case up, we call, well, let's do the math now, I guess. So change X velocity. So we need to input hero X velocity equals 0. So we're going to change that value up to this value. And we're going to return it, right? So when we call up, we're changing the Y velocity. So hero. Do I need that? I think I do. Hero. Oh, it's a private. Fuck. So this can't be private then. Okay. I mean, I guess I could make a function to grab it, but it's fine. We'll just make it public. So now we have hero. Hero X velocity. Oh, do I not need that? Oh, I need hero on both of these. Fuck. So now I can just use hero X velocity. Starting episode 30. Wait, Gary, how are you doing the game? You just make like the whole game at the same time, or are you making an example character and then making projectile and build off from there? So the idea is that we're gonna be taking. Okay, hold on. I gotta do a couple of things here. Oh, fuck. We're taking a character, we're moving around, we're colliding in with a bullet. If that works, the whole point is that we're laying the groundwork, right? for like content creation. So we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna have attacks, we're gonna have enemies, we're gonna have, you know, movement, we're gonna have the ability to shoot, and then once everything feels good, then it's like adding bullets, adding enemies, adding, you know, shots or power-ups or whatever bullshit we want to add, right? At that point, it's all content, but we have to lay the groundwork first. So I guess we're not making the whole game at the same time because we only have one bullet, one hero, and no enemies, but we'll get there. So hero X velocity is going to be equal to 0 by default. We have a new number. I don't need this number anymore, do I? Right? I don't need a parameter. It's just calling change X velocity. So maybe we just delete that. And we just call this change X velocity and change Y velocity. Maybe that's a better name for it. So copy this, paste here, delete this, copy this, paste here, delete this. Sweet. So basically you make the core mechanics of the game, and after that you add the most important parts. You want to start adding little details. Well, no. What I'm saying is that after we have like the mechanics of the game, the ability to move, whatever other else, the ability to take damage, then we worry about adding content. So like having different kinds of bullets, you know, different attacks, that kind of deal. At that point, it's just making like the game, like making the content, doing the fun shit, right? Not to say this isn't fun, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna grab hero Y velocity is going to be plus equals 10. No, 20. We'll just go to max speed right now. And that's it. That's all we're gonna do. Oh, return. Return. Wait, am I even returning anything? I don't think I am. I think this is just a void. I think these are just void functions. I'm not actually returning a value. Right, what does he do? He does... Oh, he doesn't even do a function. He just says the velocity is equal to that. Go. If hero Y velocity is greater than equal to here, we'll do it like this. If hero Y velocity is less than, what the fuck, is less than or equal to hero max velocity, then do this. There we go. That might be better. No, wait, this is terrible logic. No, this doesn't work. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to press the up key, then up velocity is going to go up to the max. 20 is hero max velocity, by the way, but it's still equal to, so it would actually go up to 40, and that's not what I want. So maybe we have a temporary integer. No, that doesn't solve anything. I would help a little bit, but I don't know what step you're on, and I'm in a car, so I can't really hear that much. Oh, no problem. No, we're good. We're good. We're just talking this through. I don't feel stuck. Like, it all makes sense. I'm just trying to do, like, some logic here. So the idea is I want to be able to increase my hero Y velocity by 20, which is we're not doing acceleration, so that is just max speed as soon as we press the up arrow key. The problem is that this less than or equal to doesn't solve this problem, because what happens if we hit that ceiling? I guess we could make it where if this is greater than or equal to this, then hold on, I have an idea. Int temp speed increase. Here with this, we'll call the speed increase. This, fuck this line. If that is true, then speed increase is equal to 0. Defaults to 20. Then hero Y velocity is equal to speed increase is plus equals return to speed increase. Return hero Y velocity. I think that's the logic behind it. You don't have to prefix hero on hero class data members. It's kind of redundant. But when I don't do that, it freaks the fuck out. Hold on. Wait, I'm not returning anything. I just wanted to stay. Okay, based. But when I don't have it, it like panics. Hold on. See, it like doesn't know. So then I have to do this, right? And that's kind of redundant. So I feel like I have to have that. Okay, so Y velocity instead of hero X Y velocity. Oh, yo, based. All right, good eye. Thank you. That's that good shit, chat. That's what we're talking about here. That's that good logic. Thank you. That's actually good advice. Okay, now I kind of fucked up here, didn't I? Because this should be minus equals. Right? No, wait, no, fuck. It is plus. It is, oh, wait, oh God, fuck. We're going from the top left to bottom right. If I want to go up on the screen, I subtract from its Y. Which means I'm not done here. What this means is that I need to access this sprite, which is m_sprite, by using move. No, I did make move. Wait, what the fuck? Sprite, what was it? I need a new function. Oh no, I do have it, sprite, okay. So under sprite hero m sprite size, that's what I'm changing. So hero sprite, that number I can't change anything. I need to be able to change the value, and I think I need a new function for that. And I think I have to put it under sprites. I think, because we want to change this value. So we need void set, we'll call this set sprite movement. We need an int value, int path. Fine, int change in velocity. There, we'll just call it int velocity. So then this set sprite movement will change with that velocity. Do we have to make an X and Y value here too? You think? No, I don't, because this will change based on sprite size, right? Sprite will take, yeah, the cutout and then the size on the screen. Size contains the X and Y values that we're changing. So it's actually this rectangle with some sort of change in size. Now I could make it accept a rectangle, but that's stupid. What I want is to be able to change, well, M underscore sprite size underscore is going to be dot x. So I guess we'll change x movement. X is going to be equal to minus equals, no, fuck, x plus equals this, which is velocity. And we just call that every frame, I think. So then we do the same thing. Why does sprite concern itself with movement? Because I need access to the original rectangle that we built, and I can't access his sprite information in Hero, right? I think. Plus, it allows me to easily change this shit for when we do Y shit. Or we do bullet shit. Sorry, I was typing in the letter Y. When we do like Y stuff. So now we have those two functions. Okay. So now when we go back to Hero, we're going to call Hero boom boom M underscore sprite underscore boom boom. Fuck. Wait, do we just do M underscore sprite underscore? How do I call that function? Hero do X velocity, Y velocity. No, none of that. Change X velocity. There we go. No, it's this. Fuck. How did I do that before? Containers. How did I did that before, right? I needed to change the sprite or something. And so I added it. It was the alpha value. Right. See? I had to create a function for setting the alpha, even though we only used it for the hero. Now, how did I call that? I didn't, right? No, I did when there was collision. Right. Hero.m sprite. Oh, it was dots. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, found out the problem. Where's my music? You put the wrong data in sprite. M sprite shouldn't be in sprite? Oh, well, based. Okay. So now it's hero dot M underscore sprite underscore dot. No, we are hero. We don't need this. Dot set X movement. There we go. All right, now that's based. Speed increase. Actually, do I even need a Y velocity now? No, speed increase is stupid. I'm just changing Y velocity. It's a Y velocity we're putting in. Now this will add to it, which means it'll actually go down. That is true. It will go down in movement. Maybe I put negative Y velocity then? Because this is up. Ooh, how do I do this? Maybe it can take a Boolean value of like up or down, and then I change this depending on what that Boolean is. I guess I could do that. Also, plus equals is kind of a lot because what if I want to slow down, and that still is technically a change? I should write like increase Y velocity, increase X velocity, decrease Y velocity, I'm gonna do that right now. Fuck! We're learning, chat, we're learning. So this is increase, 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 increase. Which means we're going down first, so that's fine. This all makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste this. And now we're just changing to X. And then we're gonna copy it again, but we'll come back to that in a second. X, X, X. So now this contains all the information to go left. No, right. It'll go right. Right. Now we do the same thing. But we are going to boom, copy, paste. We're going to be decreasing y and x velocity. So we're going to call it decrease. And the only difference, well, I shouldn't call this decrease. It is technically changing velocity. You guys will catch it. I know this is a bad name for it. I am aware of that. Okay. I am totally aware of that. It's not a good name because we're not technically, we're not, you know, we're not decreasing the value. We're actually just subtracting from it instead of going left. So maybe there is a better name for it, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so this is going to be negative, but we'll come back. Well, I just want to make sure this even works. So now this will do the opposite. It's all 20. And this doesn't need to be here. Okay, I think I did it. So let's render. Doesn't work. Why? Missing a end key. Oh, because we fucked around with this. Okay, so now we have a switch. In that case, SDLK up, we are going to call... why the fuck are you using that text style? Excuse me, ink free is based, okay? Change Y velocity, in delta velocity, Y velocity, clamp. The fuck is clamp? You guys want me to use the standard library? What are we, a plebeian? Use the sign of delta velocity to indicate direction. Oh. Hell no, it ain't. Lemoinus Jonicas. That's a Greek name if I've ever heard it. SDLK up. What's going to happen is we are going to call hero boom boom move. And we're going to call that function. No, we're not. That's a fucking stupid ass function. Wait, what did I even do? No, wait, this is the hero movement. No, this is what we're editing. Oh God, this is the game loop. Okay, so on case up, we're gonna call decrease Y velocity. Decrease Y velocity. And we're just gonna call that function. Then case SDLK down. We are going to be increasing Y velocity. In case SDLK left, we are decreasing. I know it's not the correct verbiage. I am aware. We're not technically decreasing. We're increasing it, if anything. Right, and this is going to be increase X velocity. Okay. Okay. It runs. No, it does not. Why? This... Wait, this is a problem? Wait, what's wrong here? Unsafe mix of type SDL bool and type bool in operation. Wait, why is this now causing an issue? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. SDL keyboard. Oh, because it was this. Okay, fuck. Okay, I was calling an array and not actually making anything out of it. Okay. So we're gonna get keyboard state. This is what does he call here? If event type SDL key up, E key repeat equals 0, key switch, do this shit. Okay, so we've already have all this case stuff done. So all we're doing is just the initial case of... Wait, no, I fucked up somewhere. Hold on. This is wrong. Oh, no, I did it right. E key. Yeah, I did it right. The key system shit. Oh, wait. We're not done. Handle event. What is handle event? Handle event is this. do the thing. Oh, wait. Did I just do it? I think I did it. Okay. Well, let's go to game logic. I think we just did it. So fuck the state thing. Let's run it. Okay, moment of truth. The goal is take this hero, hit him with the bullet. Go. Fuck. Okay. So it runs, the logic's there. I'm just messing up the game loop because I'm not actually asking if event.type is equal to SDL. No, the poll event already takes that information. Oh wait, I'm not calling the move thing. My bad. Move. Do I just call hero move? Is that all I'm calling here? Let's just try that. I want to see what happens. It needs event address of E. I guess it probably needs to be tied behind, why is E undefined? Oh, event, sorry. Non-static member reference must be relative to a specific object. What? It is relevant. We're a hero. Wait, did I never define hero? Oh my god, I never defined hero. Oh, that's so weird. Oh my god. Hero, hero object is defined as, oh my god. Wait, I never defined a hero? No, I did. We rendered it, didn't we? Yeah, it lists containers. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, ha ha ha. I forgot we had list containers. Okay. What game you're making? Ace, we're making a shmup. We're making a Touhou game, as the kids say. Touhou. Perfect Cherry Blossom is probably the one everybody's played. You didn't call hero.move E. Okay, so it's hero.move? Expected an identifier. So this is not hero. It should be list containers dot hero dot move event. Okay, that works because list containers contains the hero object. Okay, go. All right, moment of truth. Am I gonna move? Fuck. Okay. But that's fine. This is just saying anytime there's a poll event, call this movement. This movement, all it does is just say, hey, when you press a button, like this has all the event type shit, right? It takes care of everything that we would have typed in the game loop. Do these functions. So the X movement should be changing the X and Y value of your top left of the location of the rectangle. That should be changing. And this can be negative, so that works out. Sprite size is indeed this. So the 400 by 400 is what I'm changing, and we go in 20 increments based on the button press. I got jump scared from that font. Wow, why is YouTube chat so popular today? Hello. Hero is a class, not an object. Where is your hero? You have one. Yeah, it's under list containers. You didn't use velocity variables in render. Never mind. Yeah, I thought I did. That font is horrific. Yeah, so was your mom last night. Got a problem with my font, bruh? Okay, so it must be a game logic issue, right? Okay, so this is all fine. We clear the render every time, that's good. Okay, so what am I missing here? Render, draw color. Interesting, he has a handle event, then he moves it. That's our X and Y value changing on the rectangle. Then he renders it, and then he renders present. Okay. Why does this not work then? Velocity, position. Yeah, we did all this. That's resetting his position. Could it be that our hero is moving? Well, I guess the way to test this is to go to the top left. I wonder if the hero is moving. Oh, shit, we have movement. Oh, shit. Okay, so my left and up arrow is not moving, but my right and down arrow are. Interesting. So this is how it kind of looks right now. So we have, hello. Goodbye. Okay, cute. So we have some sort of movement, but for some reason, the negative values are not actually... Can I not put a negative parameter in here? So we have negative Y velocity. Where's my texture module? Shit, not that one. Sorry, sprite module. So putting in a negative integer makes this not work because it's plus equal velocity. I thought you could plus equal a negative. Does that not work? Wow, I'm getting emotional. This game is so moving. Listen, Super Plank, you're gonna fit in great here. Hello, I haven't seen you here before. Okay. So, so decreasing velocity is obviously an issue. My thought is we could just make new functions for this changing, but it seems excessive. I feel like I could just fit it into a function and just call it a day. We feed it an integer. This integer is going to be 20 or negative 20, and the negative 20 is giving us issues. Maybe that's incidentally turning this into absolute values? Or maybe my hero functions are incorrect. Let's see here. Let's assume we want to go up. So we're decreasing our Y value. Speed increase is equal to 20 if Y velocity... Actually, we don't even have... Well, we do have movement. We are going up 20 pixels, but it's not continuing the movement, if you catch my drift. I'm having to mash it. We'll come back to that in a second, but... Y velocity is greater than or equal to max velocity. Decrease the speed value to 0. And Y velocity is plus equals to speed increase. M sprite set movement negative Y velocity. So this is never going to be negative, but that's fine because we set this function to have a parameter of negative Y velocity. Why? Now, Y velocity defaults to 0, right? It defaults to 0, so 0 plus 20 is 20. Negative 20 should, come back to our sprite function, mSpriteSize.x plus equals negative 20 should give us minus 20 in the end, right? Maybe, no, because this is effectively the same as equals to this, is equal to mSpriteSize plus velocity. That is what that says. So changing it around won't work. Why does that do that? And I can't even go back up once I move. I can't even hold it either because the repeat or whatever. What did What's Up say a second ago? What did he say about that? Change Y velocity, which is the other function. Delta velocity, which is our Y velocity value. STD clamp. Use the sign delta velocity at NK direction. Well, that's not going to matter. Because we're only doing cardinal directions, right? We're only doing orthogonal movement. Orthogonically is meaning moving only in cardinal directions. Orthogonically is cardinal direction movement. So maybe it's easier if instead of this, we set decrease. It does explicitly call for decrease. What if we just subtract it? And we just leave this positive? Same thing here. We subtract it and then leave this positive. Maybe that's the answer here. Okay, here we go. Right, down, up, left. The fuck? What? Why does up give me diagonal down right? Oh my god. How in the hell did you even do that, Gary? The fuck? Isn't that weird? Right worked correctly. Left doubled the value of going right, as if you were going right. Down made you go down normally, and then up made you go diagonal bottom right. What the fuck? How does that even work? Commodore, you're not getting Femboy. We need new colors. We have Periwinkle now. It looks weird. Let me, oh dear. How did we even do that? It must be these functions where I'm fucking up, right? Integer, this is equal to 20 by default. If you're at max velocity, lower it to 0. Max velocity is 20. What if we just temporarily delete that? What happens? Okay, up makes you go down. Down makes you go double down. Right is normal, left goes back to not doing anything. Why does down make you go double down? Because I got rid of that. So getting rid of the cap how is this alone increasing my downward movement by double? Velocity. I don't understand. What if I get rid of all the text? What happens? So theoretically, down shouldn't do anything. So up goes down. No, up goes up now. Okay, right goes right. Left doesn't do anything. Down doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, so now we go back to down not doing anything. Down is normal. Right is normal. Up and left are fucked up. Okay. Well, let's try that. Let's try getting rid of X velocity. So now left should be fucked up, right? Left doesn't do anything. Up doesn't do anything. Right and down are normal. Actually, no, wait. Now right's all fucked up. Wait. How does... Okay, right normal. 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 Okay, that is fine. But then if I press down first and then go right... Wait, what? Wait, if I press left first, it doubles up. How does that even make sense? Wait, okay. If I press right, we go normal 20 pixels. That's what it looked like. If I press left first, which does nothing, and then go right, it jumps to 40. Wait, what if I press left, 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 right? What the fuck is going on? Oh, that makes no sense. Okay, here's what I think is happening. Because I didn't have this cap here, it was adding to speed increase. Wait, what? Your code is confusing? Yeah, I'm confusing myself. So what was happening is this decrease X velocity function is only ever called by pressing left. So what was happening is I was increasing X velocity by 20 permanently every time I pressed left. But this function didn't work. So this was just kept getting added. I then pressed right, which is this function. It also added it to it successfully, but it successfully called the setX movement function. Okay, this tells me that I should go back to this, duplicate, paste, duplicate, paste, set minus X movement, set minus Y movement. This is minus. Okay, that's what I think is the better logic here, or not better logic. It's actually terrible logic, but bear with me. So now, fuck everything else. Fuck the negative. We're going to set minus X movement, set minus Y movement, delete, save, run. This is gonna work. Left, up, right, down. What? It doesn't do anything. Why? Wait, what is up with this rectangle shit? Why is... Okay, so these are not working. Apparently you can't subtract from an X and Y value that are established to not be 0. These are the numbers I'm changing. Those are the numbers I'm referencing every time we call these functions. And clearly something's wrong. Why can't I subtract from these? mSprite size, so this is what we're adding to here, minus. The fuck? Remove all of it. This is painful. I don't understand. $20 plus equals this. What if I press right and then left? Doesn't do anything. This is still 20 though, so that's good. Okay, so that's fine. That works out. The speed is fine. This does not increase forever, but still we're having issues subtracting from mSprite size. Isn't that weird? I gave him the better code. He ignored it because he doesn't understand clamp. It's even more painful for me because I don't know what the fuck is happening at all. Well, okay, so this is where we're at, chat. Our goal is to move the hero, okay? And well, our ultimate goal today was have the hero, move him up to the bullet and collide with it. Cool, right? Super basic. So the point is we're gonna have a X velocity, a Y velocity, and a max velocity, okay? This hero move function that we call in game logic, which is right here, this only triggers in the event we press a button of some kind. Anytime we do anything in game, this function gets called. And all that function is if the event type is a key gets pressed down and you don't repeat the key, do this shit, right? Which is a switch case accessing your keys. That's what this e.key.key system.system. It's SDL shit. E being the event type. If we press up key, do something. Down key, left key, right key, do something, right? That's all this move shit is. Now, what happens, right? The problem is in hero, do wrong calculations? What? The problem is here? Oh, you mean the hero module, true. So now what we do is when we press up, we decrease Y velocity. And this is where we're having our issues. We call this exact function. So what we do is we have a temporary variable called int speed increase and make it equal to 20, just to keep it simple, right? If this velocity is greater than or equal to max velocity, make the speed increase equal 0. So we have a cap on our movement. Y velocity is plus equaled to speed increase. Currently, Y velocity is defined as 0. So this now turns into 20. Then we go to the mSprite function set minus Y movement at Y velocity value, which is currently 20. So what are we doing? We go over to our sprite module. We then take that sprite Y value, which is the top left of the sprite. Then we move it, subtract it by whatever the parameter is, which is 20. Now, somewhere along the line in that entire chain of logic, we go into the program and nothing happens. But if we go right or down, something happens. If you're asking me the difference, I think it has something to do with like this shit. Do we have to do like -20? And then we like, oh, this is wrong. Oh shit, fuck, chat, god damn it. It's minus negative speed increase. What does that do? No, this goes down. Now it goes diagonal. What the fuck? Why does pressing up make it go downright diagonal? Anyway, we can't negative there. That's true. So this should be positive because we're subtracting in the end. So that makes sense why that would add to it. Redski, hello. Hi, I haven't seen you here before. Are you a programmer or a VTuber fan? Seems like everybody fits into one or the other. 71 is incorrect. This? Interesting. Wouldn't the minus be on the other side? It is true. This is so wrong. I know. Speed increase will always be 0, no, since max velocity is 20. Not necessarily. We're only checking for Y velocity after or before it gets changed. So basically, when you go, well, in this case, when you press the up key, what's going to happen is this will check first. Are you moving at all? No. Then increase this. Oh, you're already moving? Set your increase to 0 because you don't go any faster, you know? That's the idea. I understand this will result in me having to spam click to move, but let's get our like ability to move at all down and then we'll worry about like doing everything. So line 71 is incorrect. Why? Y velocity increases by itself and 20. That is intended because this function subtracts Y velocity from the rectangle. So what's wrong with that? Keep in mind, velocity is greater than max velocity will return true if velocity is negative no matter what? No, because max velocity is hard-coded to be 20. So if this is -30, it will never be greater than or equal to max velocity. It'll just go up to -10. Gary, decreases minus. You have plus equals. No, that's correct. So isn't 71 Y? No, it's not. Because if we call this function under the mSprite thing, hold on, let's jump over there. If you look, it's actually, we input the velocity number, +20. This Y value of the rectangle that is defined where the sprite's going to be on the screen will be subtracted by velocity. So this needs to be a positive integer because we're subtracting by it in the parameter. So that's why we do this. Why don't you write simpler to easier to understand code? Chat, I know, okay? But let's get like the basic shit down first, okay? Isn't that what people say? Spew out code? All right, look at this, chat. This is me raw dogging C++, okay? Redski followed, thank you. Yeah, I still don't understand. What? Try my code? Oh, I don't want to learn what clamp is. Oh, fine. All right, what the fuck does clamp do? I don't even have access to it, chat. The hell? Chat, if I have to import a whole new ass module just to get clamp working. Well, hold on, what does this guy's code work? Fuck this guy. In case of up, velocity of Y plus equals dot velocity. Velocity of Y minus equals dot velocity. Oh, I'm not braking. Oh shit, does that matter? Oh, wait, hold on. Does that matter? Like actually? And oh shit. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on, boys. We got something. Yeah, it matters. Oh, it does matter. Listen, chat, all right? Sometimes C++ is difficult. Gary, that's C. Well, you know what? How about I see you in bed tonight? All right, now let's try it. Right, down, up, left. Oh, hold on, get hit by the bullet. Go, 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 go. Wait, hold on. Where's my hitbox? Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get hit by the bullet. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix everything. Where's my raw data? Okay, bullet size, collision size. Let's do 50 by 50. That'll be cleaner. Okay, go. All right, let's do it again. Fuck, we're not colliding. God damn it, chat. All right, we're almost successful today, okay? We have not even movement. Well, I guess it is technically movement, but like, oof. I don't want to tap this shit everywhere. But I can't collide with the bullet, which is defined as a 50 by 50 pixel thing. My hitbox, by the way, is the very center of the JPEG. So it's like right here where my nose is. I'm trying to collide it into this bullet whose hitbox is 50-50, which is like right here in the corner. So no collision, because otherwise my model would turn transparent, my thing, and it's not doing it. So now we have collision issues. Let's do something crazy like 200 by 200 maybe? Maybe that's like an issue with like hitting it. Oh, no, see, it hit. That hit. Are you checking for collision? Yeah. So now when I put the bullet hit collision at like the whole screen, I think, this is colliding because now I'm transparent. So when I move, in fact, can I move outside of it? Oh no, I just got hit by it and now I'm just dead. Okay, so basically my guy's a floating ghost. So that works. But why is that when I set the collision size to 200 by 200 pixels, it's the whole screen? That's weird. Wait, what's the screen resolution I have right now? Hold on. Game logic, initialization. 960 by 720. A 200 by 200 box collides with this? Am I fucking up the hero's collision? I think I am. Hero collision is equal to 100, or is equal to 300 divided by 2, and 300 divided by 2. So it should be at 151. Oh! Oh shit! I realize what's going on. My hero's collision is not connected to the sprite. It's in like position 150 by 150 on the screen. So that's why it collides. Wait, what the fuck? So it's actually based on hero. No, not location. That's just where it's cutting out of the sprite sheet. Interesting. I didn't realize I had that problem. So this SDL point is not based on the sprite. It's based on. So this should be a rect. Oh, that's confusing. Hold on. Where's my collision? Oh yeah, see? The collision is just that point. Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize I would have that problem. Your hero collision is a point, while pellet collision is a rectangle. Well, the difference is that this collision is based on 0, 0 of the sprite. So if we go over to bullets here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my God, chat, how did I fuck this up? Wait. Oh no. Oh. Just update hero collision as you move around? Is it that easy? I guess I could just have the exact same function. Do more. So like under sprites. So we set movement. So we do SD or oh God. No, I can't. I can't update it here because this is my sprite class. If I import hero to have access to that value, it would be cyclical. It wouldn't know where to start. Where do you call collision? Right here. If hero collision, this hero, and then the object equals true, hero damage taken effect, which makes you transparent. Now under hero collision, which is here, it is for this int is, oh, we iterate. I think it's what you call it, an iterator. We test all cases of bullets hitting the hero and then return false, otherwise make transparent. And then that's our damage taken effect. So that's where we check for collision, and we do that every frame, basically, after we move, I guess. Why would you do that way? Because I've never programmed with C++ before, and this is all kind of new to me, so I'm gonna make mistakes. Sprite is not tied to collision. That's why you should do it in hero. You need to add hero position to M collision and bullet position to M collision. Collision. No, that's not that. It's here. So you're saying this value here should be more than just the point. You're saying that that point should be in reference to M sprite XY. I should make this a rectangle, huh? Instead of an SDL point, and just make that point like a 1x1 box. So it's 1 pixel wide, 1 pixel down, but the X and Y value are based on the X and Y value of the sprite, which is what I change whenever we do shit. I think that's what we should do. I'm a go, Gary. Good luck. See you later, Just Shot. M collision is just offset. They aren't real screen coordinates. You need to add hero position to M collision. Collision should be a rectangle while position should be a point, and then you offset the collision by the point. Okay, so let's change this now. This needs to be an SDL rect. This needs to be an SDL rect. Go over to load game. We're gonna have issues here somewhere. This needs to be an SDL rect. This is now going to be defined as hero size. Can I just put hero size twice? No, because we don't want the width and height to be the same. Dot X hero size dot Y. Oh no, this is a bad way of doing it, isn't it? I'm not looking at chat. You guys are telling me I'm morons right now. He doesn't understand what I'm saying. I do, but you know, where's the fun in that if I just copy paste? This is a bad idea because this is going to start the rectangle in the center. So I guess it's going to be by reference, huh? So how would I reference the top left of the rectangle to be in the middle of the rectangle as the starting point? It would have to be, but we're changing the X and Y value, not the width and height. So I can't just use that. It has to change based on the X and Y value. That's a tricky one. Because if we move left 20 pixels, the SDL point needs to move left 20 pixels. It's in reference to the hero size X and Y value. You need to update the collision box screen coordinate when a position is updated. Yeah, I agree. But I thought I could do it by having a rectangle, the collision box, be referencing the hero size rectangle, this one. But that's difficult because we're going to change the X and Y values here. But how do you do that by reference to this? I guess I could have an SDL point. Oh, it's difficult. You can't just have an SDL point. But I need to do it in reference. So this is like a reference thing. Changing raw data and load game doesn't do anything for the problem? Really? Okay, well, let's control Z a few of these then. Okay, hold on. That's 50 by 50. This is hero. Hero is fine. It's local sprite. This is an SDL point. SDL point. So you're saying it's a collision issue, but the only thing m_collision_ is an SDL point. That's all it is. Okay, so that works. Now we're gonna come back to the collider, and you guys are saying that this, are we sure it's under the collider? Because the only thing this is checking is if something hits hero. Okay, what is what's up saying? What's up? You need to add hero position to M collision and bullet position to M collision. Lose M collision are just offset. Don't real screen coordinates. You can put member function get screen collision box for bullets and get screen collider point for hero. Basically position plus collision offset. Need to update the collision box screen coordinate when position is updated. Changing raw data, yeah. Don't touch load game or change data type. It has nothing to do with the reference thing. It's simply adding a position to offset. Maybe put additional offset for the collision box in the center of the sprite. You just need to add the hero's position to the collision point. See, what I thought, chat, maybe I'm just a moron, but what I thought was we could just have an SDL point that is, I'm going to use this word again, that's in reference to M sprites X and Y value at all times. As long as that is true, that's all I need, right? Because we're basing all of our movement on M sprites X and Y values. So as long as we increase or decrease those values of that rectangle by a certain amount, and we do the same thing to this point, it should always be the same, right? So then wouldn't I do something like, well, now we're, oh no, collision is different. Collision is here. So I do have access to that. So we just make a new function. Void M or collision move or something like that, right? The idea is I want to be able to change this value. And then what we're going to do is instead of calling this whole new function, we'll also do like, you know, M collision plus equals speed increase. But that's not even good enough because I need access to the sprite rectangle. I think I just bungled this whole thing up. Because I don't have access to the sprite class in these functions. That's why I called this function. Oh, no, I can do it. Hold on. Why would you base the hero's position on the sprite instead of the other way around? No, that's right. No, I'm doing that right, I think. So, I think. So this X should be M_collision plus equals X velocity. So we copy that. I think that's what we should do. Because this will be the same. Why can't I add this? Oh, sorry. .x. Okay, then. No, we're gonna have the same problem. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh no, this is horrible. This collision is gonna, it's gonna do what I want it to, but not in the way I want it to. What's gonna happen is this is only gonna move the original, like, fucked up. You guys know what I mean, right? It's only gonna move like a little bit. Like, not even a little bit. What's gonna happen is the hitbox will move, but watch what happens. Left, up, left, up, left, up. There we go, it collides. So what happens is the hitbox is still based on 150 by 150, and which is like here or something, because the bullet hitbox is 50 by 50. So it's like right here, and then I move up into it, not by reference here, which was what it should be. So we still have the same problem. We've successfully moved around shit, But now we need to have the initial starting point of where that is be based on this X and Y value. So could I not? Huh. How would I do this? I'm trying to think about how to do this without cheating. Like I said earlier, the hero has a sprite. The sprite doesn't have a hero. So the hero should control the sprite's location instead of the sprite's location controlling the hero. Well, that's fine. We basically are doing that. We're just referencing the sprite via functions that we put in the wrong place. Whatever. It still works. Hero m sprite something fuck size dot x hero m collision dot x. Yeah, it's kind of the same idea, except I can't call collision in sprites because I can't unless I import like load data or something, but I don't even think I can do that. So this is a dependency that's only importing SDLH and SDL image. That's it. This doesn't even import textures. This is just SDLH. And then it exports sprites. Wait, what am I using textures for? Oh, load game data, that's why. But yeah, I can't put like hero in there. Necrolex? Have you ever played Heroes of Might and Magic 3? The best one? Oh, I love that video game. What a great... Chat, I bet I could make... I bet we could make that. I bet we could make a Heroes of Might and Magic game. It would be complicated. Oh my god, pathfinding. Fuck that. Never mind. I just thought about all the pathfinding shit you'd have to do. Never mind. And AI? Bleh. Yeah, it's one of my top 5 games. I bet it would be if you're abusing Necro, you dick, you cocksucker. Spamming 5 million skeletons while my poor Craig with my week 1 ancient behemoths cry. I tried to tell him multiple times to move sprite M size something out of sprite to hero, but he doesn't listen. I can't do that, chat. I can't move these functions out of sprite. I can't do it because sprite contains M texture, sprite cutout, sprite size, alpha value. And when we go to hero, which is just the sprite object and SDL point collision, that's the only thing a hero object is. The problem is I can't access his sprite shit, right? I can't do it. I can't change the X value of that sprite without You can? Okay, I'm gonna need I will cheat here. What is the syntax for that? Wait, it's not just like M, is it like M underscore sprite underscore dot X? Yeah, I don't have access to that. Unless it's like hero M underscore sprite dot X, which is not. Yeah, this doesn't work. So I'm gonna need the syntax for that because I don't think this works. The only thing you need to change about the sprite is the X and Y value. Hate the game, not the gamer. Ah! Then just make it public or write a function that gives you access? But I can't. This is an object in another object that we made, right? That's why it is public, right? This is a public information, right? I can't just not have, like, how else do I change this information? This is the function, but I can't just move that in hero. Move M sprite size? Just this line, move it over there. Yeah, it doesn't work. Error type, hero M underscore sprite size. This declaration has no storage class or type specifier. I don't think I can do it. Remove all of it. Remove all of it in sprite module. Copy. Delete. Okay. Oh, I made it private. Chat. chat? Can we talk for a second? Did anyone ever tell you guys that C++ can fuck you? Okay. Okay. Let's delete this private label. Now we have all of this information as public. So we go over to hero. We then paste that information. Still doesn't work, but that's okay. Because now we're gonna go sprite. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. Hero. Oh, it's dot. Now we have access to it. Right? Gary telling me that he can't make the thing he made private public. It should be sprite dot m sprite size. Okay, thank you. Sprite dot doesn't work. Expected an identifier. What? Not literally sprite. Wait, I have to do m underscore sprite twice? Oh, because m sprite size is different. Okay, I'm a moron. Declared at line 51 of module sprites is inaccessible. Oh, because I didn't save. Oh, it worked. Oh, chat. Oh, I am so smart. Oh, God. Oh, chat. I had to walk you guys through that step by step. Holy shit. Woo! This is bad. Why is it bad? This is actually a genuine question. Why is this bad practice? My guess is you don't like the idea of me changing. Well, no, we're only changing this value. Why do you have a problem with that? Don't use object-oriented programming if you don't care about encapsulation. Just make everything a struct and be done with it. So you're saying what we should have done is have these functions in here, keep this private, but access functions in sprite that access this information. Is that what you're saying? So like void access sprite size, and then just access that variable. Is that what you're saying? Why does sprite size have the word sprite in it when it's obviously part of the sprite? Because I like fucking with people and I'm a moron, okay? Pick one. Sassy Fajita, hello. I said remove everything, relate m sprite size in sprite module. So you want me to delete this? Because I did delete everything related to sprite size. Unless you want me to delete like this shit. Sprite size logically shouldn't be there. What? Hold on. Why wouldn't it be there? Bullet size, that's the same thing. So you're saying that the sprite Oh, I see what you're saying. Hero size and bullet size, which is just where it's rendered on the screen and how big, should not be related to the actual sprite information. That hero size, or the hero render location, should be in the hero module, or at least the hero class object, and then we fuck with it there, because that is also related to like collision shit, or whatever. It's unrelated to the sprite itself. That's why you guys were upset that I was making the sprite change the location of the hero, because I was. Okay, now I see what you guys are saying. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to detach, decouple, whatever the term is, these rectangles, whoops, these rectangles from the sprite object and move them into their accorded bullet size and hero objects. Because if we do that, it's better. And we can rename it from sprite size to something else while we're at it, because that's confusing. Okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to think about how to do this cleanly. So this shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. All of it gets moved over to hero as part of a constructor. So as a constructor for hero, we'll take in the sprite object and that same rectangle. Now, the only difference in the end this is going to make is that instead of accessing sprite for all information related to movement, I'm only accessing sprite for the graphic, which is probably what it should be, really. And then from there, we have a separate rectangle that will be used for how it's rendered onto the screen. Does game logic touch this at all? No, because it's only render. Yeah, it's only render based on the global renderer. That's the only thing that does here. Render, what does dot render do here? This needs to change then. No, that's the same. Because all this is doing is rendering the sprite, which might not be enough, I guess. msprite render, which is here. Okay, so this is this function. Okay, so sprite size needs to change. So this render shouldn't be based on sprites either then, huh? This render should be based on the hero object or the bullet object and not baked into the actual, like, sprite. So that should change as well, right? Treating sprites as just a sprite, pog. The default size of the sprite could be in sprite. The hero could have a scale factor. Sure. I think in my case, I should just keep it really simple. I think render should be based on sprite. Well, the problem is in order for that to be the case, we need access to somewhere on the screen. It needs to know like where to render that. And the problem is that rectangle information is based on the hero object, not on the sprite object. And we cannot import hero here. It would be circular. You can just pass it in. Okay, let me think. What would that mean? Without making a method in hero, because again, we cannot import hero into sprites. It'd be in the game logic, right? So you're saying when we have hero.render, also, I'd like to make a point here that if I put this at 180, rotates the image, except I fucked up somewhere because I was moving shit around. It would mean adding a parameter to sprite render. Now, hero has info about its own position. So you're saying renderer that hold on, let me go back to my renderer here. This float angle did that. Int x, int y, scale factor. So you're saying that this render function should, in addition to require the angle. Oh, that is a better practice, isn't it? Because if I'm already defining the angle, I'm already like establishing in my, well, we'll say engine, but that is the lightest sense of that word. We're establishing in the engine that, hey, I want this at a certain angle, but I guess it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to have like int X position or whatever, int Y position. And then all that information gets passed to here. Now, I guess instead of those, I could have just the SDL point and just define those X and Y values according to that point. It would do the same thing. But yeah, that is better practice, isn't it? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So all this shit can go away. In fact, this is going to be a lot easier now. I don't need all these like random ass functions, right? Because I have direct access to mSprite size when we move everything, And because I have direct access to it in the hero thing, now when I do these, I can just change it here directly. I don't need to like call some random ass method in the sprite module. I can just change it here and do it all at once. That probably is a lot better, isn't it? Okay, SDL point would work. Float scale factor. Oh, yeah, so if we're bigger or smaller, we can base that on it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Hero is becoming the master of his own destiny. That's what we're learning. Okay, so if there's anything I've learned today, it's that I need to be better about defining objects and what the scope of those objects are. The texture module, for example, this object is the SDL texture pointer. All this is doing is taking a surface, or not blitting it, but like color keying the background if there is one, making a texture from that surface, and then freeing the surface so we don't have a memory leak, return the texture. This is a beautiful object. It's not even an object, it's a function. Well, it'll make an object an SDL texture. It's a function, but bear with me here. Very defined, very clean, very nice, okay? Then we have our sprite module. We have our enumeration, but we'll ignore that. We have our sprite object. The sprite object is doing too much. All the sprite object should be is just the graphic and the alpha value if we want to fuck around with it. But it's just the graphic. And right now, I'm not doing that. It's also the information we need to render itself. I don't think that's what we should be doing. I think it should be based on the individual objects we make sprites out of. Yes, be better, get good. Yeah, basically. And then we have a hero object, a bullets object, a game logic, initialization, load game, and a collision. I think the collision is fine. Chat, okay, maybe this is like just a programmer question. I looked up, like, I'm making my own game engine. Here are the most common issues, yada yada. What is everyone's common issues? The two answers I've always seen is collision and was it pathfinding? Collision is wrong, but fix the position first. Wait, what's wrong with collision? Well, okay. I get it. Okay, I know what you're saying. Like, the collision in our current program is fucked up. I understand that. But we'll come back to that. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think what I want to do is, for the first time in the history of this stream, is program this on my own. So here's my goal, chat. I'm gonna try programming this on my own tonight. No Discord call, no after party for me, no fucking around. I want to do homework. That's what I want to do. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. This is what you guys are gonna see tomorrow. You guys are gonna see the sprite decoupled from this sprite size rectangle. It's gonna get renamed. It's gonna move under the hero module. This hero module will also change all movement, and what'll happen is, let me just get rid of this real quick because I'm never gonna use it. Go. Fuck. Hold on. Oh. Oh God. Hold on. Go. Okay. So here's what you guys are gonna see tomorrow. You guys are gonna see this guy be able to move to this bullet and collide, and the collision point will be based on the center of the image, not some arbitrary number, okay? Now, is there any bonus credit, like extra credit, you guys want me to work into this? That's like the minimum homework. That's like a B, okay? What is an A? What other thing should I be adding to this tonight? Because for the first time, I'm gonna program off stream, and I'm gonna like, I'm not gonna get added up. All right, we're not gonna get an Adderall here, but what other thing am I focusing on? Like, what else is my homework? Some of you are tutors, right? Draw collision boxes and points. Oh, I could do that easy. I mean, I guess it's extra credit. It doesn't have to be hard, but yeah, I can do that. Just SDL set render, draw color, draw the rectangle based on the rectangle of the hero. But that's fine. We'll do it. That's fine. I can do that. I kind of want to do that right now, but because it's fine. Documentation explaining what the limits and duties of each class module is? Is that just like a comment on the top of the module or something? I guess I could do that. Documentation like this. Can be, yeah. Okay. Based. I like that. Good practice. All right, tomorrow, you motherfuckers get excited, okay? You're gonna see hitboxes. You're gonna see movement. You're gonna see collision. Oh, baby, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. All right, and then if everything goes well and you guys actually see all that, then we'll worry about like movement of the bullet, which I guess is not that bad, but whatever. We'll figure something out. I wonder if we're ready to actually create attacks first and then create enemies, and enemies shoot the attacks. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, everyone, that's it for now. I need to very quickly eat something. There is going to be no Discord after party tonight. Sorry about that. So no hangout call, but also cute slime thing. But I'm gonna program. I'm gonna do it on my own. We're gonna be exciting. We are ending stream super early today, but that's fine because I need to clean. And if I don't clean, I'm gonna cry. All right. Have a good night. Have a good evening, everyone. Chat. What are you doing? Why are you hiding from me? Come here. Come here, you little bitches. Get out of the corner. Get down here. Don't be shy. Mwah. Goodbye. I'm trying to blink. Hold on. I don't want to go chameleon eye out on you.